folks, and welcome back to the Grumpy Gamer channel. That's it, you guessed it. This is that channel where you get to see this old git talk about modern games. So for today's in-car comments, I want to talk about what's going on regarding the PSVR2 at the minute. You know, there are so many people saying that's it, PSVR2 is dead, it's finished, Sony's thrown in the towel, they've given up. I mean, even IGN and people like that are jumping on this bandwagon. And I have to say, it's just not what I'm seeing, to be honest. It just doesn't match up with what is actually happening with the PSVR2. And I'm wondering why. Why are people dumping on the PSVR2 so much? I don't get it. So I'm wondering if there's more of a dirty tactics campaign going on with regards to the Sony PSVR2. I might be wrong. These are just my thoughts, folks. So, you know, this isn't gospel. This is just my thoughts and ideas, really. But if you're old enough like me, you may remember years ago there was a big law case between British Airways and Virgin Airways. Now, this was when Virgin Airways had just set up. Literally, at the time, they had like one jumbo jet, and that was it. Well, what happened back then, I think this was might have been the late 80s, early 90s, something like that. British Airways were playing their dirty tricks campaign, or dirty tactics, whatever it was called back then. What they were doing was they were ringing Virgin Airline customers, telling them that their flight had been cancelled, but they can book one with British Airways and it's going to be even cheaper. So, of course, Virgin got wind of this. It all went to court and Virgin won. So I'm just wondering, I might be wrong, but I'm just wondering whether Meta is pushing this narrative. Now, Meta are already smashing it in the VR space. They have, you know, I think it's between 10 and 20 million Quest headsets out there. So they're already killing it, in like I say, in the marketplace of VR. But maybe they're having a hand in trying to push to kill off the PSVR2. Like I say, I might be wrong, but it wouldn't surprise me. I've spoken before about the Quest 3. I've toyed with the idea and said that it may be something I get later in the year, but also it's not something I heavily want to invest in anyway. I don't like Meta at all, especially what happened after the hacking of my Facebook account and my phone, and all my Meta accounts got shut down, and I'm totally innocent. It was some malicious fool, some scammer who did it, and I lost everything. I lost my business Facebook page, I lost my personal Facebook page, I lost my Instagram accounts. Literally everything got shut down, and I couldn't even get hold of anybody at Facebook to say, look, hang on a minute, whoa, I'm totally innocent in this is not me that's done this. But no, could never get through, so I lost absolutely everything. So I'm not keen on Meta anyway, and I'd rather not ever have to give them any of my money. I mean, the only way I think now at this point I'd get a Quest 3 is if it did something fantastic, or PSVR2 did completely die, and that was my only option to get into VR. Now, I don't have a gaming PC, so it's not like I could buy, I know there's a fantastic headset on the market, a Crystal something or other. That looks a fantastic VR headset, very expensive, but it's supposed to be top notch. But like I say, I don't have a gaming PC, so it's not an option for me, and I'm not likely anytime soon to start throwing loads of money on a gaming PC. No, I don't have time. You know, as you guys know, I gamed on a PC in the 80s when that's all there was, and I just don't have time in later life to worry about upgrading my graphics card or doing this or doing that and making sure a game can run on my PC. No, I just like to plug and play. That's it. So, like I say, I would only go down the Quest route if I really had to. I'm very happy with the PSVR2. Very happy with its first year. I think we've had some fantastic games already. So where all this nonsense comes from, that the PSVR2 is dying, especially when you look at the games that are slated to be coming out this year. Now, if I can find my folder, which here we go. Sorry about that, folks. Right, I got my folder. I just wanted to list some of the games that are slated to be coming out this year. So, now the first one I'm going to mention, I don't think much of this one anyway. So we've got System Critical. I think it's coming out shortly, or it might have already been out. That game looks really quite bad. It's only a single dev, so yeah, just not my kind of thing. Anyway, got System Critical. We've got Overdark. We've got Madison VR. Now that comes out the 23rd of this month. Fingers crossed if there's no more delays, but we're getting closer and closer and closer, and we've got a few weeks to go. I cannot wait for this game. I've said it many times, and I've actually set up a new Twitch account so that I can stream it when I play it, because I'm sure you'd all be very interested and find it very amusing to see me absolutely put my pants when I play this game. You know me, I love my horror games. I love getting scared to death. So I think you might find it interesting when I go live on Twitch, when I finally get to play Madison VR. So, okay, Madison VR. Then we've got Into the Darkness. We've got Metro Awakening. I'm sure you've seen the trailers for that. We've got Aliens, supposedly slated to come out this year. Not so sure about that one. But then we've got Arcanage. We've got Lo-Fi. We've got Happy Funland. We've got the PSVR2 version, the upgraded version of The Wanderer. We've got Behemoth, which I'm hoping that's going to be great. Cube VR, that comes out soon. We've got Paint the Town Red, Ghosts of Tabor, Soul Covenant, Undead Citadel. So with that list of games that are slated to be coming out this year, does that sound like the PSVR 2's dying? No, I don't think so at all. Don't think so at all. So like I said, I think there's more to this than meets the eye with this hatred that the PSVR 2's getting. I mean, let me know what you think, folks. Stick it down in the comments. Let me know your ideas on what you think is going on here. But I think as PSVR 2 owners, we should be fighting back. And what I'm concerned about is that people who have a PS5 and were toying with the idea of getting a PSVR 2 will be put off with all this negative press that it's getting. It'll make them think, oh no, I don't want to buy into something that's going to collapse. Well, that could make it a self-fulfilling prophecy. You say something's finished, well then hardly anybody's going to buy into it, are they? So yeah, I think somehow we need to fight back against this rubbish that it's finished. I might be wrong. Maybe it is dying, but everything I see doesn't look like it to me. So like I say, folks, put it down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on this one. And for today, that's all there is, just a short video. So until next time, folks, I shall see you guys on the other side. Adios.